Let me start recording. Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Today's topic is again the improvement in Unified Pension Scheme Part 2. Yesterday we discussed the UPS scheme as such without improvement, and today we are going to see the improvement in Unified Pension Scheme, and this is part second. The employee contribution on basic plus DA, that is 25,000 rupees on that, it is 4,167 per month, that is 16.67, that is 1/6 of the salary. And government contribution is nil, absolutely nil. The last salary is 1,07,300 for a 25 years service people, and the pension would be 58,000 rupees per month, 54% of the last with inflation adjustment. Yesterday we have seen without the improvement, the employee contribution is for 25,000 rupees, the employee contribution is 10%, is 2,500 rupees, and the government contribution is 18.5%, which is 4,625 rupees. Now, the combined was 7,125 for 25,000 rupees earning member. In this present case, it is only 4,067 the combined, and government contribution is nil. Okay. Disclaimer. I am Brahmadeshan bnvenkataraman. This video presentation is for information, educational and estimation purposes only, and not to recommend buy or sell, invest or redeem your funds. Every investment has its own associated risks, and without knowing the risk, don't invest. I am neither an agent, nor a broker, nor any advisor, simply an analyst with computer background. Now, let us go to our explanation of this 4167. Here is the book Financial Freedom, inflapro, volume 3, the same book which we discussed yesterday, and subtitle was Security Agniveer. In the same volume, we had discussed about the improvement in NPS also. The author is myself, bnvenkataraman, and Professor Dr. Rajkumar Deshpande, Dean of JSPM Technical University. Let us go to page number 61. 57. Let us go to page number 57. Yesterday we had discussed about Unified Pension Scheme with 10% employee contribution and 18.5% government contribution. And we had seen for 1 lakh rupees contribution also, 1 lakh rupees the earner also, we calculated at the for 1 lakh rupees calculated, 1 lakh rupees the earner, the contribution both the employee and employer works out to 28,500. And on that, we had seen that the pension is 2,40,600, 2.14 lakh. Today we are going to discuss about the improvement on UPS. The authors are suggesting the government to give an option to invest 16.67% basic plus DA for the easiness of simply referred as basic plus in a special retirement fund of special private partners. See, earlier we had where employee contribution was only 10%. Now I am increasing the contribution to 16.67% with government contribution nil. The government need not part any contribution. The special private partners are the mutual fund AMCs, like one for NPS, that is National Pension Scheme, similar to National Pension System. The AMCs are fund managers for the fund will assure the employees and government that they will provide a guaranteed return of 11%. Here is the click. Frequency more monthly with suitable controls for withdrawals. The fund will not generally be withdrawn before 60 years of age of the employee. Therefore, the employee can withdraw suitable step-up of SWP not greater than 0.5%. Okay, see, it will be slightly more than 0.5% to suit the fund value, final fund value or surrender value. Thereafter, that is after 60 years, the employee can withdraw suitable step-up SWP at the accrued balance till the age of 85, or in case of death before 85, nominee to get to the continued full pension with step-up facility, that is with inflation protected, and at the end of the 85th year, the settlement to the accrued fund value or continued pension at 60% of the last pension drawn at the age of 85. The minimum pension for 25 years served person is half the last average basic. That column, that part remains the same as the previous one. The gist of the proposed summary is below. The government, with the help of private AMCs, guarantee 11% throughout the corpus building period of 25 years and 25 years forced retirement. The employee contribution is 16.67% of basic plus DA, that is 1/6 of the salary. The government contribution to the fund is nil, underline nil. So repeat, the government contribution to the fund is nil. The fund manager AMC assures a return of 11% frequency monthly, 11% per month, 11% frequency monthly works out to 11.58% annual, or CAGR is 11.58%. The money would be locked up up to the retirement, subject to minimum of 10 years. This condition is same as previous UPS scheme. The fund would have a fund value of approximately 96 lakhs at the time of retirement of this 25,000 rupees basic plus person. The lock-in period up to age of retirement, that is let us say 25 years in this example, sample case. With this corpus can have a step up SWP of order of 58,169 per month. That is up to order of 58,000. Around 54% of the last basic plus DA, more than half. In the previous case, we had seen it was 54,000, now it is slightly improved. The current value equivalent of this 58,000 is 13,553. We had seen for 54,000 earlier, it was around 12K, now it is 13K. The annual step up would be 6%. That is this 6% will be the pension protected, that is inflation protected. The fund will continue to give a return of 11% frequently monthly. The SWP would continue to the age of 85 of the employee. That is guaranteed 25 years. In case of death before 85, the SWP pension will continue to the spouse nominee. On the completion of 85 years, the employee spouse nominee would get 60% of the last pension with inflation protected for further 15 years. That is, this 15 years is also guaranteed. Guaranteed 25 years with 100% for the employee. Now it is the spouse time after 85, another 15 years, and that is the retiree at the age of 60 would get guaranteed pension to employee nominee up to age 100, irrespective of death of employee or further nominee, whether it is 100% or 60%. The employee will guaranteed pension will continue for total of 40 years from age 60. Maturity value at the age of 100 is nil. A highlight of the calculator result is shown in the following figure. That's the highlights. Of course, SIP return is 11%, post-retired is also 11%, so on. Let us see this in the calculator. See, this is my home page, bnvenkataraman, and this we have to go hard for this SWP and SIP combined calculator. This general purpose calculator. On this, the improvement on UPS is also hooked up. Here is the menu. In this menu, you select improved unified pension for 25 years. We will see for sample a case of 25 years sample. On this, you toggle this UPS off on now. That is, if toggle it, it will become on now. UPS is on now. This is for final fund value to be nil. 25 years, monthly 6% step up and 11% return, guaranteed return, and the now in the decider menu, comment in the decider menu, whichever last entry you are making, that will be the decider button. Say in SIP, we will change it. SIP, as I mentioned to you, it is 16.67%, and for 25,000 rupees, it is working out to 4,167 per month. It will go and enter. Now, let us see the highlights here. Highlights are shown here. SIP we started with 4,167 per month, and last would be 16,872. SWP pension is 58,000 and odd, 58,000 odd, which is current value is 13.5k. The retirement corpus is 1 crore 6 lakhs. Total deposit we have made only 27 lakh. On 27 lakh, the retirement corpus comes to 1.6 crore, and then there is the pension, and there is a detailed calculation also available. Start with 4167 as the SIP, and it has got the opening balance, installment rounded off, interest portion, and the closing balance worked out month by month for the SIP period, that is your service period, and then it starts with a pension period. Post-retirement table, it's shown here. It starts with 58k as the SWP, with every year it's a 6% increase, and goes up to, let us see the bottom, 3,90,391. That is, see, the negative balance amount of 436 had been adjusted here in the last installment. The effective only paisa is 36 paisa, the balance. Same highlight is repeated here at the bottom of it. Now we shall work out for 1 lakh rupees contribution. 1 lakh rupees earner. For 1 lakh rupees earner, it is the SRP systematic withdrawal plan is 1667. 1667 rupees. 16,670 rupees. We'll see the highlights. See, we started with SIP of 16,670 rupees and goes up to 67,000 rupees, and SWP starts with 2.33 lakh, which is about 54% of the last salary drawn, and goes up to 12,78,114. Of course, there is last installment, there will be an additional amount of 2,484 due to rounding off error. This is rounding off adjustment is positive here, and this additional sum also will be paid to the nominee. This is 40 years after the retirement. Okay. Now, let us go back to our percentage part of it. Our title. We have calculated it. And then I explained it. This PDF file also is the same. PDF file also for 1 lakh rupees we have given here another highlight. See, in these cases, the pension is 54% of the last salary, which is more than 50% of in the previous case, and there is no government contribution, and the guaranteeing of 11% is also by AMC, not by the government. Government is only assuring through the AMCs only, AMCs. This is for 1 lakh rupees earner. Highlights are shown here. You can refer this in my book Financial Freedom Volume 3, and the link is available in the description box. Okay. Thanks for watching. Let me close this. Stop recording.